Of course, London is my stage name, but I grew up in Western Ukraine, but I've been married to my Russian wife for 34 years, and we have 3 children. Do not worry, we're not at war at home. We fought only a few times, probably, and my daughter is here, one of 3 children. I'm not a professional comedian, stand-up comedian. I'm actually a church pastor, Church of England. But my daughter Anna insisted that I take 6-week comedy course. She forced me. No, seriously, it was not by my will. So here I am, giving it a go. Please bear with me, as I'm not a native English speaker, and I recently had a Bell's palsy, which affected my facial nerves. But thanks to our fantastic teacher, Maria, I'm feeling confident. In this troubled time, the laughter is still the best medicine. It was wonderful, Maria. Thank you. Let's please join our hands together for Maria and this fantastic teacher. They say the life is funnier than made-up jokes, and I agree with this. And one day I went to Hampstead Heath Park with my son David, and he was 7 years old at that time. And it was summertime, and the sound of crickets was all around. Not the sport cricket, it's insects, probably, just for those who don't know that they do exist. The sound of crickets was all around, and my son said to me, "Daddy, what is this noise?" "It is crickets. That's how they talk, David." "Why do the cricket cricket? Cricket. Good question. I didn't know the answer, honestly. What about you? Do you know why crickets cricket? No? You don't? Okay. This is what I found on internet later. Why do crickets cricket? Male crickets make loud noises to attract females, or to scare away other males. Can you imagine? We do the same to attract women. We scream like warriors. And the women will say, "Oh, such a nice guy. I want to marry you." And while I was thinking about what to say, the son turned to me with a new request. "I do not like this sound, Daddy. Please turn them off." My imagination started working straight away. What if we could turn off the crickets at will? And not only them, but also the deceitful speeches of politicians, Rishi Sunak, for instance, the stupid statements of celebrities and social media nonsense. Sorry, I got carried away. Okay. True story, again. I love true stories because they're seriously inspirational. On a bus number 6, heading towards Marble Arch, I noticed a family sitting across from me. A mother, a son, and daughter, who were very active and hyper after school, They could not sit still and were bored. The girl decided to entertain everyone in the bus with a riddle. What is only yours, but everyone uses? What about you? Do you know? No, seriously. What is only yours, but everyone uses it? Her brother offered various answers, but none were correct. He said, "A bicycle." "No, silly," she said. "A cat." "No, silly." "Clothes." "No, silly." Just as the bus stopped and the family was about to get off, I couldn't help but shout out, "But what is the answer, girl?" The girl turned to me with a proud look on her face and said, "Your name, silly." We all survived COVID-19 pandemic, but some people's behavior with the mask still shocks me. I was walking down Oxford Street when a man approached me, took off his mask, blew his nose into it, shook it off, and put it back on his face. I mean, why not just go to the toilet, do your business, wipe your bum with a mask, and put it back on your face. No, seriously. It was shocking. Men love women. Women love children. And children love hamsters. But hamsters do not like anyone, which is why they do not live very long. Think about it. One morning, I woke up to find my wife in an unusually ecstatic, joyful state of mind. She even made me a cup of tea. I was scared. When I did ask her what happened, darling, do you know what she said? We do not fight. We do not argue like other normal couples. It is so boring with you. I was fed up with you. Yesterday evening, when you slept so sweetly, I quarreled with you, mentally divorced you, divided our property, moved out, found myself on my own, realized that I'm not happy, I still love you, could not live without you, and decided to give you one last chance. As a result, I went to bed as a happy woman. I'm a suspicious person by nature. True. And some of our families as well. Some members of our family. Whenever someone smiles at me, I cannot help but think they are secretly plotting something. For instance, the other day I was strolling through Regent Park when I saw a dog running towards its owner, wagging its tail and drooling all over the place. And I couldn't help but wonder what is the dog's angle, what it's trying to distract us from. I mean, sure, dogs are cute and all, but let's not forget they are relatives of wolves. They must have some ulterior motive, right? But what really gets to me is how naive and gullible the dog's owner was. He was joyfully petting and kissing his dog, telling him, good boy, well done. I felt so ashamed, embarrassed, and envious. Nobody has ever treated me that way. All I have ever heard in my life is criticism, like, you did it wrong, it's generally disgusting. Of course, this is an exaggeration, but what I really want is for someone to hug me like that dog and tell me, good boy, well done. That's why sometimes I just want to hide from everyone, like that French writer, Guy de Maupassant, who hated the Eiffel Tower so much that he dined at the restaurant on the top of it every day. When people asked him, why? He said, it's the only place where that stupid Eiffel Tower is not visible. Almost. And true story again, because I believe the true story, observation is the key factor for any human professionals. I'm not professional yet. Recently I was waiting at a bus stop with a mother and her two daughters. Really true story, it happened just right here in Chiswick. And aged around 4 and 6, one of the girls started whining. I'm thirsty, I want to drink. Her mother tried to reason with her. Wait a bit, darling, the bus will come in 3 minutes, another 15 minutes, and we will be home. But the girl continued to moan. That is when her mother came up with a brilliant solution. Darling, drink your saliva, swallow it. The daughter tried to drink her saliva, but after a while, she lamented again. The saliva is gone, I'm thirsty. I couldn't wait for the bus any longer. So I ran into the nearby corner shop and bought a Diet Coke for me and the girl. But when I returned, they were gone. I hope the thirsty girl survived. He finally married. Have you ever been brainwashed by commercial? Have you? No? I once saw an ad for a toilet seat. that convinced me that until this very minute, I was pooping wrong. According to scientists, 99% of people poop incorrectly. They do not sit right, they tense up wrong, and they do not feel right. For only $39.99, the commercial guaranteed that this toilet seat will save you from the age-old abuse of your ass and promised to help me poop like a pro. It had soft material that will wrap around your butt and allow you to take a comfortable position. I didn't have a choice. I wanted to become this new creature, able to finally, after so many centuries of suffering abuse, pooping normally. I bought this toilet seat for $39.99, but now I realize that I was brainwashed. I still own this treasure, lying hidden somewhere in my shed. I can sell it. If someone interested, please come approach me after the show. I can sell it for $29.99. £10 off. That's it.
Larry.